Blimey, it's wicked cold up in these parts. Wow, this is a neat base. 4 stories tall, and it doesn't look too shabby either. Maybe the owner will let me come in to warm up. Whoops.
How can I help you?
It is kind of cold.
Ah yes, come in to warm up. So what's your name?
My name is Winton. I am from England.
Dang, what brings you across the pond?
I heard there were some nice bases around here.
I think we are going to be good friends, Winton.
Good to hear that.
What is up YouTube, it is Stevie and welcome back to another video. Now in this video I have a really neat base design for you guys. It is a solo tower base, so it's 3 stories. Well, actually it's 4 stories tall, but the top story is really just honeycombing, so it doesn't really count. So it's 3 stories tall and it takes 2 walls to get to the loot room from any direction. And it actually isn't too expensive, so without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put the resources it takes to build on the screen right now. Then we'll hop into the base tour after that and the base build at the end. Definitely drop a like if you like the quality of this video and subscribe if you're new. Alright guys, getting right into this tour. The first thing we're going to notice is probably the shooting deck on the 3rd story. I'll explain that once we get there. We have wooden stairs leading up to the door. Keep them wooden just in case you want to break through them to expand off the front of your base even more. We have 1 sheet metal door, 2, 3, and 4 to get into the base, so it's pretty secure. Obviously I would recommend making them armored once you get the blueprint. This is kind of the first room of our base. We have 2 furnaces. We can see a small box showing through the double door. Open that up, we have 2 more. A research table, we have a light chair, rug, sleeping bag, fireplace, barbecue pit, tool cupboard, level 1 workbench. I would obviously keep that code locked. Now this is going to serve as kind of like the starter portion of your base. If you want to start off and you want to expand into this full base that I have here, then that door would be leading to outside, and that would probably be wooden, maybe sheet metal. These double doors, you probably wouldn't have the blueprint yet, so there would probably be wooden double doors. These small boxes would probably be inside, not showing through, and you would put them on the floor right here. You might not have the rug and the chair and other stuff that takes a blueprint like the light, but it's pretty nice overall for a little starter base. You would leave the roof right here wooden, and then you would pick through that when you want to expand to the rest of the base. So right now obviously you can jump up and then you can jump again and just use the furnaces, but I would eventually recommend putting on a ladder hatch. Just makes it a little more secure. It's a little harder to get up. So once you come up here, you have 2 small boxes. You can fit up to 8 in here. I like to keep it kind of empty just because I'm like that. I like more room. The space has plenty of storage how it is. I will get to that in a second. Tuna can lantern, of course, they're my favorite. You crawl through here. If you have the door open, there is a slanted box on the 45-degree angle roof, so that's pretty neat. A lot more storage there. Keep your tuna can lanterns on, of course. Oh, this one's not on, is it? There we go. Level 2 workbench, 3 furnaces. If we jump on top, we can go over this 45-degree angle roof, and we have another slanted box, a shotgun trap, 2 more large boxes right up here on this triangle floor. We have a small box right there, and then this is our loot room up here, which has 4 large boxes, 2 small, plus that one over there I mentioned. So it adds up to a total, this might be a struggle here, 12 large boxes in the base, 5, 6, 6 small, 7, 8, 8 small boxes. You can probably fit up to 12 to 14 small boxes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But my favorite part of the base is out here. If we come out these doors, just the same as the entrance. 4 doors to get outside. And if you're opening doors up here, people that are door camping you, if they are door camping you, might just think you're opening doors on the inside of the base. You can actually open this, come out here without them seeing you down there where your door is, because of that square floor right there kind of blocks them from seeing. You can walk around to the back. You can drop without taking any fall damage. You can come and kill people that are door camping. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, overall, it's a nice base. For 25,000 stone, it's pretty cool. It takes 2 walls to get to the loot at any point. 4 C4, 8 rockets, and it's definitely expandable. You can just wrap in more triangle foundations and walls and stuff like that. You can make the doors armored. You can add more doors. It's completely up to you, but this is really good, a really good foundation, so to speak, for this base. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the base build. Alright, so this isn't the hardest base design, but it's definitely not the easiest, so I'll be with you for most of it. You want to place 2 square foundations like that, and then 3 triangles on the other side, same over here. So you should get something that looks like this. Once you get that, go ahead and upgrade everything to stone. Put some walls on. And this will probably act right here as a good starter base. So you'll come in, this will be outside, this will be your airlock here. Put 2 furnaces there. Obviously, I'm going to put the interior stuff at the end of the video. This is just kind of for the structure. Leave that top wooden because eventually you're going to go up through it to expand up to the top of the base. Wooden doors, double doors here. You know, sheet metal double doors aren't the hardest to find, but I put that there obviously because they do take a blueprint. Sheet metal ones do. And I know people would complain about that. You have your tool cupboard back here and your other stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and take this off and then start building up to the full base. So I'm going to fast forward it for that and maybe slow it down for some of the parts that are a little harder to understand. Now once you have it like this is kind of the basis for the base, but I'm going to go ahead and put in the doors right now, and then I'm going to start working on the honeycombing around the outside. All right, once you have this, you want to go ahead and start working on the honeycombing. Okay, now once you're done with this, that was probably the hardest part actually, is getting that the same as how I did it. It's not exactly symmetrical. If you want to make it symmetrical, that's completely up to you. But after that, all the honeycombing's done. As you can see, obviously you can't fly, but you can kind of tell if it'll take 2 walls to get to your loot, and it should. Once you're done with that, it's pretty much just filling in the rest of the inside of the base. I'm gonna fast forward through that because, you know, it's kind of self-explanatory. You watch the tour, you know what goes where. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like if you liked the video, and definitely subscribe if you've been liking the quality of the content on the channel. I will see you guys in the next video.